March 11, 2011, there was an earthquake that caused a devastating tsunami that destroyed much of Japan, and it washed away over 100 million tons of debris out into the Pacific. But in this debris, it wasn't just wood and trash and roofing and glass and plastic and street signs that were washed away. There was toothbrushes and photographs and people's belongings. Entire homes were washed away. These were people's lives that were washed away. In the States and in Canada, they're working to return these items that are coming towards their coast, to return them back to Japan, the things they love. Your foundation was started by a group of 3 people who wanted to preserve and protect something they love, and I need your help to return these items that these people love back to their owners. I'm here to inform you today about information that the public needs to know about the tsunami debris, and I'm here to inform you about what local governments are doing about this debris that's heading towards us, and I'm here to inform you about the garbage patch that's out in the Pacific Ocean, and about how we can send these items back to Japan. The Great Pacific by the second anniversary of this tsunami that happened, the debris will already be circulating the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is just this huge circular current where all this trash and debris is collecting. According to the University of Hawaii, this patch is roughly estimated to be about 80% plastic, but it's not visible from space because it's not just this one massive clump of plastic. It's this broken down plastic that's settling under the surface of the ocean, so we can't see it, but we know it's there. And we know this debris is going to affect it, but we don't know how much. And by British Columbia, Oregon State, and Washington and California, we're all working on plans locally to deal with this debris that's coming. But more recently, we've come up with a cooperative plan to work together to exchange information to better effectively use the resources at our disposal for our governments. And California, we are planning on doing West Coast-wide informational meetings for the public, and I believe we need to spend more resources in these meetings on advertising where and when these meetings are going to be, so we can inform the public, because a large majority of these first responders are not going to be the authorities. They're not going to be our volunteers. They're not going to be government officials that are going to be going to these beaches to clean up the trash. It's going to be the public. This mass is going to come over time. According to the University of Hawaii, that there's still about 1 million tons of this debris heading towards us, but only 1 to 5% of it is going to end up on our shore. We also need to inform the public about misunderstandings. We need to tell them that, yes, there was 100 million tons that was washed out to sea, but much of it sank. And like I said, only about over 1 million tons of it is still on its path here to our coast. We also need to inform them that much of this debris isn't going to be radioactive. Much of this debris was washed away from areas around that weren't near the nuclear plant where the meltdown occurred, and the nuclear meltdown occurred sometime after the debris was already washed out to sea. We also need to inform the public, we need to tell everybody that while they are on the beaches, if they do find any items that can be clearly, they can clearly tell who it belongs to and that it was from the debris, that they need to report it to local authorities so that it can be returned back to Japan, to their owners. Also, if they can't identify who these items are from, they still need to, if it's any items of value that can benefit Japan, we still need to report it to be returned. So, in this speech, I have informed you guys about information to help Japan and help how we can inform the public to return these items and just help them start anew. And I need your help, because remember, when you're sitting out on the beach and you're looking out into the horizon, looking to what you love and what you remember, what you love and want to keep, that there's others there in Japan that are missing what they love and what they miss. So help me help return these items back to Japan.